Begin in a comfortable seated position on your yoga mat with the pelvis tilted forward for a long spine. Inhale the arms overhead and interlace the fingers. Exhale, arms out in front, draw the chin towards the chest and breathe in between the shoulder blades. The upper back is round, taking a full deep breath. And as you inhale, draw the arms behind you, grab the forearms or the hands. Intend to press the palms together and puff the chest out for a little mini back bend, opening up the shoulders and chest. As you exhale, come forward into child's pose. So reach the hips back towards the feet. Don't worry if they don't get all the way back there. Extend the arms out in front and then gently press down onto the hands until you feel the armpits draw towards the mat. As you inhale, round forward. Press the big toes into the mat, lift the hips, downward facing dog. So for downward facing dog, we're pushing the mat away. Fingers are spread, arms are long. And you want to invite the heels down to the ground, but if they don't get there, don't worry about it. Inhale, step the right foot forward and lift the chest. So right knee is slightly behind or directly over the right ankle. Exhale, left knee to the mat. Inhale, press the hips forward, breathing into the left hip flexor. Collarbones are broad, shoulder blades drawing toward each other. Breathe fully. On the next inhale, bring the hands to the mat. Lift the left knee. Come into high lunge. Collarbones still broad. Inhale, hands come to the mat. Step the right foot back. And we'll come down for 2 push-ups. Elbows stay into the body, chest broad, hips in line with the body. Inhale, downward facing dog. So you can bend the knees if you need to, if your hamstrings are really tight. You just want to keep actively pushing to try to get the legs straight. On the next inhale, step the left foot to the front of the mat. Use your core strength to get you there. Inhale, hands to chest. Find your balance. Exhale, right knee down to the mat. Inhale, hips press forward. Inhale, hands to the mat. Lift the back knee. High lunge. Inhale, hands to the mat. Step the left foot back. 2 push-ups. Collarbones are broad. Elbows stay into the body. Inhale, downward facing dog. On the next inhale, lift onto the toes, look forward, and use your core strength to jump forward. Feet are together, back is long, so you can bend the knees if you need to, bring the hands to the shins if you have to. Exhale, melt forward. Inhale, rise up, hands to the heart. Exhale, press the knees together, spine is long, Utkatasana, chair pose. On the next inhale, bring the arms out in front and open up the right arm. Initiate the twist at the navel, and then look down and make sure that your knees are in line with each other. Inhale, right hand forward, left arm back. Check the knees. Inhale, left arm forward. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Remember, bend the knees if you have to. Hands on the shins if you have to. Exhale, plant the hands into the mat. Step or jump back using your core strength. Come all the way down onto your stomach now. Bring the tops of the feet to the mat, and as you inhale, push the mat away from you. Visualize the spine really long. It doesn't matter how high you can go. Just try not to compress any part of the spine. As you exhale, melt forward. Inhale, curl the toes, press them into the mat, lift the knees. Engage the core and push up slowly. Inhale, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to work on opening up the shoulders. So on the next inhale, step the right foot to the front of the mat using your core strength. Bring the left foot all the way down onto the mat. Foot is open slightly. And then reach back behind, grab the forearms or maybe the opposite elbows to keep your chest really open. Breathe into any areas of tension in the shoulders. Make sure the right knee is directly above or slightly behind the right ankle. Press into the outer edge of the left foot. As you inhale, we'll come into Warrior Two. So we open up the back foot so the outer edge is parallel with the mat, and we open up the arms. Right arm is forward, left arm back. Inhale, hands to the mat. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Coming down for a push-up. And then come all the way down onto the mat. As you inhale, peel the chest off the mat. Spine is long, don't worry about how high you get. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, curl the toes, engage the legs, so lift the knees. Engage the core, push up. Downward facing dog. On the next inhale, step the left foot to the front of the mat and turn the right foot out slightly. Coming up for Warrior One with a focus on the chest. So when you're ready, inhale the arms back behind, grab hold wherever you can. Opposite elbows are great. Keep the chest broad and open. Make sure left knee is directly above left ankle or slightly behind. Press into the outer edge of the right foot. When you're ready, we'll come into Warrior Two. So arms lift to prep. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Right foot, outer edge, is parallel with the short edge of the mat. Sit low. Arms are strong and engaged, so if someone came over and pressed them down, they wouldn't go anywhere. As you inhale, hands to the mat, step back, plank pose. On the next inhale, take the right knee to the right elbow and step back. Left knee to left elbow, step back. Lower down for a push-up. Collarbones broad, downward dog. On the next inhale, rise onto the toes, bend the knees, propel yourself forward with your core. Feet and knees are together, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Knees can be bent if you need to. Inhale, bend the knees, squeeze the thighs together. Lift up, Utkatasana, chair pose, long spine. Inhale, come to standing. Reach the arms back behind you. Bring the hands onto the hips, fingers pointed down towards the mat. Press the hips forward, shoulders away from your ear, long spine. Inhale, interlace the fingers. If that works for you, press the palms together. If that doesn't work for you, grab hold of the forearms or opposite elbows. Keep the chest open, spine really long, shoulders away from your ears, press the hips forward. Inhale, come to standing. Exhale, open up the feet about hip distance and fold forward. Micro bend in the knees, let your head hang free. Try not to let the shoulders round. Keep the collarbones broad. With each exhale, melt a little bit further forward. Inhale, rise up. Bend the knees deeply, put all the weight onto the right foot, all four corners of the foot evenly pressing, and then step the left foot back and come up for high lunge. Exhale, left knee to the mat. Inhale, press the hips forward, maybe lean back a little bit. Always work within a pain-free range. Spine is long. Inhale, come forward, press up. Bend the knee and step to the front. Bend the knees deeply. All the weight on the left foot, and with control, step back with the right foot, high lunge. Find your balance. Chest is broad. Exhale, right knee to the ground. Press the hips forward. Maybe lean back a little bit. Inhale, come forward. Press and lift. Bend the knee and step forward. Release the hands. Bring the feet together, knees together, hands to the hips. Inhale, right leg lifts. Grab hold of the knee and activate the foot. When you have your balance, open up the right knee. You want to try to stay really tall here. Try not to lean back. Look forward, eye level. Keep the right foot activated, toes spread. Inhale, knee to the front. Hand to the hips, extend the leg. Try to keep the hips even. Toes pointed up towards the sky. Engage the quad and slowly bring the foot down. Inhale, press all your weight into all four corners of the right foot. Lift the left knee. When you have your balance, open up the knee. Shoulders away from your ears. Use your core. Look eye level. Try not to lean back. Left toes engaged. Inhale, knee forward, hand to the hip, extend the leg. Toes pointed up towards the sky. And slower than you want to go, bring the leg down. From here, we'll take a big step. And then turn the big toes in toward each other so you're slightly pigeon-toed. Grab the forearms or opposite elbows, push the hips forward, lean back. Exhale, legs stay as straight as they can. Come forward with the upper body. Remember never to work in a realm of pain. You always want to be pain-free. So if you need to micro-bend the knees, that's totally fine. Press evenly into the feet. With each exhale, melt forward just a little bit more. As you inhale, bend the knees and round all the way up. Bring the hands to the hips. Press the hips forward, lean back. Exhale, fall forward. And grab hold wherever you can on the legs. If you're finding that you're really flexible, you can grab the outside edges of the feet, or just grab hold of the calf or wherever is comfortable for you. Try to keep the shoulder blades drawing toward each other. Spine is really long, and look straight down. Inhale, rise up to standing.